I would like to introduce each other now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you for your name, your age, and the weirdest thing you've ever eaten. All right? So your name, your age, and the weirdest thing you've ever eaten. Again, stick your hand up.
Okay, my name is Lucas. I'm 11 years old, and the weirdest thing I've ever eaten is cockles.
Cockles, yes.
I'm Henry, I'm 11 years old, and the weirdest thing I've ever eaten is a cold corn fillet cooked on car warming.
Oh yeah, I was there when you ate that.
Yes.
I reckon if it was a warm one, cooked in the oven, it would have been all right, right?
It was nice-ish. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm Poppy, I'm 13, and the weirdest thing I ever ate was, you know when you put like flowers in a vase of water?
Yeah.
I accidentally drank some of that, and yeah, it made me ill.
So what I do is I help people to learn how to eat healthily, because sometimes we can get stuck into a rut, can't we? Where we eat lots and lots of unhealthy things, we start to feel tired and we start to feel sluggish. But what I do is I help them to balance. So we shouldn't just always eat fruit and vegetable and no other treats and never eat McDonald's again. Neither should we always just eat McDonald's and KFC and pizza. But there's something in the middle called balance, where we eat mainly healthy food and then we also have treats, because treats are awesome, right? I'm going to teach you how to make KFC, but we're going to make it a little bit healthier. What do we do first when we cook? Need to wash our hands, all right? So let's go and wash our hands. So first of all, I'm going to prepare my ingredients, and the most exciting bit is our Rice Krispies, okay? So if you have a weighing scale, grab it here. If you don't, we need about 3 handfuls of Rice Krispies, okay? So when you've weighed out your Rice Krispies, we're now going to add our flavourings. Now, I don't know if you know much about KFC, but they have a secret recipe, don't they? The Colonel's secret recipe. So what I've done is tasted it and gone, what do I taste? And then I'm going to add my own. So it might not taste exactly right, but it's as close as. So the first thing we're going to do is put in a bit of salt. We always hear that salt is bad. Salt in large quantities is really bad, but just a little bit gives us a nice flavour. So a little bit of salt here. Once you put your salt in, we're going to put pepper in. So I don't know whether you've ever tasted KFC, but KFC is quite hot. So I'm going to put a little bit in. I don't like loads, to be fair. There we go. But just like a pinch of pepper. So I've got some other flavourings. I want you to have a look at if your mum and dad's got like a spice cupboard, have a look in there. This is what I'm going to put in. So if you can find any of these, I've got smoked paprika here. So paprika, it's like a red powder. Yes, paprika is amazing. Smell it. It smells a bit like bacon bits. It smells insane. Put it on everything. So I'm going to put about a teaspoon of paprika in here. So measure out what looks like a teaspoon. Good. So the next one I'm going to put in, you may or not have these. If you don't have these, that's cool. Basically, it's just salt. That's the main thing, salt and pepper, is garlic granules. So this is like dried garlic. Obviously, you can use normal garlic, but for me, this is what it makes it taste like proper KFC. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of garlic granules in there. So while we're doing that, I'm going to put in onion granules. Again, this is like dried onion. Can you see? Let's put some of this in. KFC is quite oniony. What's nice with the food as well is that when you eat it, if you tune everything else out and then you really tune into what you're eating, sometimes if you do that with chocolate, you eat less chocolate. Good, so I'm putting in basil now. So dried basil, putting in some herbs. And last, I'm going to put in rosemary. So with herbs and spices, if you smell, oh, what have you got there? Henry, Theo and Samuel, you've got some nice ones here. Each one, I'd put about a teaspoon in. If you're not sure about the flavour, Italians, yes, Italian seasoning, awesome. Pretty much does the same thing, it's just a nice little mixture of herbs in that, isn't it? Good. So mustard seeds, I'm going to put a few in here. They're not hot like they sound like they are, they just add a little bit more flavour. Good, guys. Okay, so I can see Alex and Ethan, you are a step ahead of me, which is awesome. What we need to do is crush it. And I thought about how we could crush it. You could get a spoon or rolling pin. Actually, our hands are the best thing. Okay, we ready? And let's go. So what I want you to do is really crush it in your hands. So one of my projects as a nutritionist, I actually work in the prison for young people. So some of them are actually similar ages to you and my children. So they might be between the ages of 12 and 18, and they've done some really not great stuff in their lives. They've made a big mistake and they've ended up in prison. So what I do is I teach them how to cook, so that when they come out of prison and they have a fresh start in their life, they know how to budget, how to shop, how to cook. And a lot of the children that I work with have never had the opportunity to cook food. And so rather than sort of getting in there and being messy, they actually don't like touching it. So the more we touch food, the more we understand what we eat and the more we enjoy it. Now the fun bit starts. So I'm going to put my Rice Krispies over to one side. I want you to go and grab another bowl. So I'll wait for you to do that one. So you get your egg here. I want you to tap it lightly until the sound changes, okay? So not bash it, otherwise it will go everywhere. So tap, 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 until I can see a little bit of a hole there. The sound's changed, but it's not broken. Get both thumbs into that hole and then pull them apart, holding it over the bowl. So pull it apart. So we need 2 eggs, your chicken, your egg, and then your Rice Krispie mix. Grab a fork and mix the yolk into your egg like this. That's it. So this time, what we need to do is line up chicken, egg, Rice Krispies, and then your tray at the end, okay? Because we're literally going to go from one to the other. But once you start dipping, it's going to move pretty fast. All right, so let's see if we can see. Okay, so let's grab one chicken. Or if you're using, I've also said that you can use fish if you're vegetarian. You can also use tofu if you're vegan as well. So loads of different types of food you can use. So here's my chicken here. I'm going to dip it in the egg. So this is where it gets icky, but it's messy, it's not dirty, all right? So I want you to roll it in the egg as much as you can. This is like your food. This is what it's going to stick to. Okay, so roll it in, give it a nice bath. Then you're going to bring it into your Rice Krispies. And you really want to cover it up with your Rice Krispies. So the more you can do this, the more crispy your chicken's going to be. Okay, so we're basically going chicken, egg, Rice Krispies, baking tray. All right, so you go and do it on your own time now until all of your chicken pieces are used. I've got 3 here. I'm going to carry on. So grab your potato or your sweet potato like what I've got here. And all we need to do is cut them in slices, okay? Not very small slices because they will shrink in the oven. So if you need a super sharp knife for this. If you need to ask an adult, you can. And the great thing about this is they take the same amount of time as your chicken, okay? So just line them out here. If you want nice crunchy ones, crunchy wedges, you can add some oil. So you may have heard that fat is bad and we should like limit fat. Everything in food is about moderation. So it shouldn't be like we should never eat fat. We should eat a bit of fat. The same with sugar. Everyone's like, oh, sugar's really bad and it's like really terrible for our bodies. A lot of sugar is. A moderate amount of sugar is fine. And it's going to be ready in half an hour. So if you need to, ask an adult to help you pop this in here. So what we're going to need to do first is we've been cooking, so we've been active, but we need to move our bodies. So I want you to jump up. Good. And we're going to do some rainbows just to get ourselves moving. So I want you to do nice and wide on your arms and then squat down. Good. And then come up. Breathe in. So breathe out as you come down. Breathe in as you come up. Good. Nice. And again, keep going. So we're going to stretch out our lungs. Draw a massive circle all the way across your body. I want you to use your arms and your legs. Good. Keep going. Nice. I want you to follow your hand with your eye. Good. your other arm now. Breathe in, breathe out. So you should start to feel a little bit warmer now. Good. And relax. Hands on your shoulders. I want you to draw circles with your elbows. So imagine you're drawing circles either side of your body. I want you to hold your tummy in tight. Good. Good. And then nice big rainbows. Good. So our body's a little bit like plasticine. If you want to work the plasticine, you have to warm it up first. This is what we're doing. Okay, we're going to reach from side to side. So reach. Good. As far as you can, use your whole body to reach. What we're doing here is we're going to warm up our tummy muscles, but also our back muscles as well. Good. Reach up to the sky. Good. Keep going. And go. 30 seconds. Cardio blast. So get it nice and high, kick it forward. Good. Keep your shoulders back. Not like this, but like this. Good. Halfway through, keep going. So you're going to start to feel a little bit out of breath here. This is why we do it. Good. 5 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 5 seconds rest. Then we do high knees. Okay? 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go. High knees. Good. Leaning back here. Good. Keep going. You've got halfway through. Keep your knees high. Keep them hip height. Go on. All the way to the end. 3, 2, 1, and stop. 10 seconds rest, and we're going to do tiny, tiny feet, okay? Have you seen Monsters Inc? Scary feet? We're doing scary feet. 10 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Twitch your hand. Go on, guys. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good. Okay, so I'm going to show you the next one. You're going to do 30 seconds of each move. So the first one is 1, 2, 3, 4 jabs, forward kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, forward kick, other leg. Keep going around, 30 seconds. Good, lead. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, forward kick. Good, really throw it out. Abs in, heads down. Good, keep going. Okay, so your last one is this. You're going to do 4 jabs, 1 kick, 2 hooks, 2 knees. We're going to put them all together, okay? 4 jabs, 1 kick, 2 hooks, 2 knees. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 4 jabs, 1 kick, 2 hooks, 2 knees. Go, go, go. 4 jabs, 1 kick, 2 hooks, 2 knees. 2 squats. Then you're going to do 2 this side, turn around, 2 this side. Alright, are we ready? 2 squats, ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Arms up, you've got to make it harder. 2 squats. Over to one side, 2 lunges. Other side, 2 lunges. And back in the middle, keep going. 2 squats. Good, straight legs. 2 lunges. Come straight back up each time. I feel like I'm walking on Rice Krispies. That's not good, is it? I think I dropped some on the floor while we were cooking. Keep going. Nice and quick. As far down to the floor as you can. Last time. Go at the speed you feel comfortable at. Other side. And stop. Well done, guys. I think that's enough on our legs, isn't it?
Wow, that was amazing. Thanks, Jane.
No problemo.
I really enjoyed that. I was a bit warm in the kitchen next to the oven, but I'm sure everyone else was as well. Well done. That was really good from everybody. How are you all feeling?
You guys are brilliant. I saw some really good squats there.
Amazing.
Really quick ones as well.
I bet everyone, not that you want to, but you probably all got enough energy to do that again. I don't. I don't have enough energy for another round.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh, quick question, Jane. How long did you say the chicken was? Like my timer I might have got my timer wrong. What did you say it would?
So 30 minutes. We put it in just after 6 o'clock, so it will be done just after 1/2 past.
Okay.
But with everything, guys, what you can do is pull it out, grab a knife and fork, open out the chicken and see if it looks cooked. If it's not, you can just put it back in again.
I think on behalf of all of us, can we just give Jane a big round of applause? If you want to unmute yourselves, give her a big round of applause, a big thumbs up. Thanks so much for coming on tonight, Jane.
Thank you. You guys are brilliant.
Also, a big thanks to your parents for letting you use the kitchen this evening. I'm sure they appreciate the space. So well done to you for getting your parents to thank them for us. Thumbs up if you might be joining us again for any future upcoming workshops. Top stuff. Well done, guys. Excellent. Well, I hope you all have a lovely evening. Good work. Enjoy your suppers, and really look forward to seeing you all again soon. Well done, everybody.